Hey YouTube, it's Morgan, aka the Mountaineer. I'm here Sunday, a little bit afternoon at my deer camp. Just kind of wrapping up a family reunion. Smoking my Royal Guard pickaxe with some H&H or HH Pure Virginia. Doing a little box opening. But you can see the nice view we have. The house is right there, so we sit there and look out on the beautiful West Virginia mountains. And down in that area is my tree stand. When the leaves are off, you can see it from here. But we'll start out. This is a box from tobaccopipes.com. And real quick before I get into it, I want to mention this was actually partially funded by Russell, my giveaway winner. He really unnecessarily, but I'm very grateful for it, sent me a gift certificate for tobacco pipes. So Russell, I really appreciate it. Just got a thing of pipe cleaners. Got some Dan Tobacco Patriot Flake, Former's Cross Grain Flake, Former's Straight Grain Flake, 2 of Former's Bird's Eye Flake. Speaking of Pure Virginia, another 10. This says April 2020. This one is from November of 18. Escudo, another thing of Pure Virginia Flake, again from April 2020. Wessex Red Virginia Flake. I have 3 tins from Cornell and Deal's Old Ones series, Innsmouth, Miskatonic Mixture, and finally Dreams of Kadath. And I also have an older tin that I got a while back of Awakened Elders, so I want to start smoking through some of the Old Ones series based on the writings of H.P. Lovecraft, his old horror stories. Next, a little something from the Isle of Man. We had, like I say, this is at our deer camp. Had my dad's side of the family. Okay. Up, we had our cousins from Florida, California. Have cousins in Northern Virginia in the DC area that didn't make it. One of their kids had a bit of a fever, so they were worried about that. Had cousins from Pennsylvania that I guess they had some other stuff scheduled for this weekend. And then had cousins from New York who, because of, I guess, the daggone quarantine thing, I guess they'd have to quarantine for 14 days afterward. They weren't able to come, which is a shame. So we had about half the normal people. Granddad, of course, didn't make it up. He's still in ICU, but I think he seems to be doing better. I think he's just gonna get into the regular floor of the hospital soon. Let's see, so this is an order from Toke. So just a whole bunch of nasal snuffs. So this is, I think, 50 grams of their Rustica snuff, which I hear is pretty hard-hitting stuff. And it looks extremely fine, which probably doesn't help. I have a feeling I'll probably sniff that in a little too hard, so I'll be very cautious with this, but I was curious. Menthol. So I got a 50 gram bag of Christmas pudding. It's mostly clove flavored. These are 20, I think these are 25 gram tins. Camphor and clove. a tin of Christmas pudding. Quit, which I think is very high nicotine. I can't remember what the flavoring is, but I think it's what they advise to, you know, get pipes, or not pipe smokers, cigarette smokers off. I can't remember a lot of these. You know, I guess there's some rules. Some of these they can't have the names of what they are, so I can't remember exactly what the flavors are. But St. Clement's, peach, ginger, and SP Extra, which SP is that floral scent. Cinnamon, coffee. So that'll be my second coffee. I think this is more like a cappuccino or latte type thing. Not, I got two of them. Not like a pure coffee like the Gwith one I have. Another cinnamon, which I got a lot because I really enjoy McChrystal's Warm Glow, which is I think cinnamon menthol. So I have that big thing of menthol, and I'll probably mess around trying to mix it and see if I can't, not necessarily replicate it, but just get a different proportion. Colt's Foot, citrus, lime toast, rose, ambrosia, violet, lavender, so some straight floral ones. Okay, this is spearmint, which I really love. Wilson's Sharrow's Crumbs of Comfort, which is spearmint. Toast and marmalade, a little tin of SP Extra. Spanish Gem, chocolate, Coke, Berwick Brown, and finally grapefruit. I thought that might be a little bit interesting. So there are the Tokes, all the Tokes snuff I have, or I ordered. I've, you know, it's just been about 3.5 weeks since I first got that order in from Mr. Snuff, and I have really been enjoying it. It's a very interesting thing. You know, it's kind of like beginning with smoking a pipe. There's a little bit of a learning curve. And finally, I've had this for quite a while. This is another pipe from Brian Doran, and I've had it for a long time. Have saved it kind of to get some other stuff. I had forgotten what this looked like, but I had to look through my purchase order on eBay, purchase history, and ended up seeing what this was, because I get to the point anymore. I didn't remember what all snuffs I'd ordered. I didn't remember what all tobaccos I'd ordered, and I kind of like, it's kind of fun putting a little bit of space in there. If it's not something you need immediately, I like to wait and kind of forget what I got, and then it's a little bit more like Christmas. But all right, thank you, Brian. Holy cow. Got some Germain Dark Flake, and it has some sugar crystals on it. Got the traditional golf tee tamper, and then here's the pipe. So I saw that. I think this may have been it's smoked, kind of like a shop pipe, very reminiscent of a good old gray bow. I think one of the things that attracted me was, well, it says first. I think this might be one of his copies of one of his first pipes, but it's a 19 pipe. I didn't, unfortunately, get enough pipes from 2019, which that's my lucky number. So I'm gonna have fun smoking this pipe. But yep, that's all my stuff, guys. Thanks for tuning in.